do love a black candle. Ay, caramba. Well, you know, there it goes. Or a group with one of the Twitch DM. No. Like, I do like D&D. I don't like role-playing, though. And I feel like the majority of Twitch D&D I see is pretty role-playing driven. Also, I want to. If I was gonna play D&D on Twitch, I'd want to do it with friends, not random folks. I need to fill that machine. So much for boss rush. I gotta forget me now. I mean, like, a good D&D group is, like, not an easy thing to find, in my opinion. I don't know that I'd just gamble it on randos. Maybe I'm just picky. Wow. Yeah, I think you need to find a group that matches your style for sure. Debating things at the moment. I could have picked up some of those red hearts and that would have made sense. I could have Diploed that and given 9 lives to both my characters. Or 18 lives? I mean, that doesn't seem like the right choice. My crotch is vibrating again. Sorry, it was the video of my child, and you're not allowed to hear it. Yeah, they made Diplo double downs work a lot more. You get up there, you idiot. Bloop. My daughter's all jacked up on ice cream and pickles. I didn't know it was such a wild combination, but she's full Looney Tunes at 11 o'clock at night. No, my hell. Can't be bothered to do all the tiny ones? Yeah. It's a lot. I've been working at it a few hours a night for quite some time now. I get what you're getting at, SNES, but let's not with that one. Ow. No, she's just a kid. Kids, you know. They pretty much just want to eat crap. Dude, ice cream is very good if it's in a bowl. No, no. Richard, what have you said? If it's in a cone. If it's not in a bowl. Ice cream in a bowl is hardly worth having. Ice cream in a cone. I don't do waffle cones often. I'd like a really to try like a really fresh waffle cone that's not so rock hard. But like all the store-bought waffle cones are rocks. Easy eating container right there. Yeah, but it's not as tasty. Tasty's important to me. 100% God room chance doesn't actually work. Garbage. Root beer floats? Oh my god. How good are they? No, no good on no go on banana splits for me. Good out of 10. I agree. A&W or mug. I don't know what's the best for a root beer float. Neither are my choice for root beer. Like if I'm just drinking root beer, Barks, baby, all day. I need that bite. Barks is very good. Until it starts to get flat, which doesn't take that long, then it's not very good IMO. Man, remember how common Barks commercials used to be? I haven't seen one. They don't need to, though. Like, we all remember Barks has bite. You've never seen them? They used to be super common, the Barks has bite commercial. Yeah, A&W and Mug are so fucking sweet, dude. It's crazy. Super secret, there's quite a few options. Let's knock one off the table here. Yeah! I guess I can buy this card and see what it is. Is that Wild and Crazy Pill City? I think it is. I don't know how much health is left on my flipped character. These do a whole contact damage, right? I'm pretty sure they do. My flipped character at least has 9 lives. I could have diploed the angel baby, I guess. That would have been funny. Oh shit, no, there's a battery for sale. We're fine. Do I just want to duplicate that? No, that's not fun. That fucking baby is still alive? I'm so weak. Okay. Okay, I regret choices I've made. I refuse to waste any more health. If I die, so be it. certainly trying there, Angel. Oh my god. Did you calm the fuck down? Yeah. Would you run into those spikes, actually? Money. I guess we take one flip. Drake, thank you for the 60 frickin' months. It's a long time. Oh, I had another one in there. That's exciting. And now we do this. Power goes out again? Oh, that's annoying. It's super windy here. I expected to have more issues with the power in the internet. I saw like all the power trucks driving around earlier. They were clearly having problems at some point today. It was. Maybe the wind has died down. Oh, breaker keeps tripping. That's another problem. Yeah, we got quite a bit of rain today. I guess we needed it, but I'm really just wanting my lake to come back down. It's getting there. Oh, I wasn't done orphan this thing, huh?
Feels like I'm walking on sunshine. Retro. I'm excited. Health up.
Oops. I didn't mean to swap there. Can't see. Blind. Retrovision blind. I need one more makes you larger. I'm a wizard now, Harry. I didn't want to do this room, damn it. Ah! This room, please. Lame. There was a tinted rock? I didn't even see it. Someday, I'll grab that. I must have went in that curse room already, right? That's not a tinted rock, chat. That just has an X on it. Unless it's some weird tinted rock. Oh, it's one of those double bomby tinted rocks. Plot twist. Oliver plot twist. They had the X on it, Sephiroth. Marked mineral deposits. Ah, yes. Did I just leave a health up there? Like I saw it as I went down the hole. I'm actually okay with that. I didn't want it on that character. And this one will probably burn his health on Devil Deals, because the game hates giving angel rooms. How did this thing fuck me before? Ow. Or didn't it? Maybe it didn't. Maybe it did. Only God knows. Hanard! 75 fucking months of being rock Hanard. I mean, I had 100% chance for an angel room on the basement too and didn't get it at Cadna, so like, tell me more about your strats. Lard. I don't even remember what this fucking thing does. Basically nothing. Bam, bam. Dude, you don't want to have an erection too long. It's true. Not even a rock hard Hanard. Speaking of rock hard. I had a friend and we walked like 3 miles to get to a lake to go swimming, and we were throwing mud at each other like mean kids do, and my friend accidentally got blapped in the head by a rock. And he like started freaking out. And it gave him an erection. And then we had to walk 3 miles back with him rock hard. And then he was embarrassed to tell his mom about his erection. So he just maintained his rock hardness. Until he had to go to the doctor and have his wee-wee drained. That's my story. They do all end with sadness. Ow! I slid off the armrest again. Still funny story. Would have been uncomfortable if someone had to carry him back on their back. Yeah, especially because he was like 300 pounds. And I was like 108. I didn't get a deal. Crypog, thank you for the Prime sub. My memoirs? Rock Hard Boners by Dick Hammer. So yeah, rock hard had a whole new meaning in my friend circle. Because the time AJ got hit in the head and got a rock hard. Ate a bunch of Doritos and can't stop hiccuping. Those can't have anything to do with each other. I refuse to believe it. Hey, I'm pretty sure the treatment is like a big needle in your wee-wee. I mean, I haven't had it done. Yeah, he was okay after that. He was fine. They said they just some weird brain trauma thing. Just like a incredible coincidence, I think. I don't know. I was very young. This was like just boner-able. Boner-able would have sounded better, I think. Not bonerable. They say it was a good throw. It was, yes. He doesn't have a boner to this day. We hung out for many, many years. He was my drug dealing accomplice. He got his boner drained, Darkfire. But he's in prison now. If you want to continue with what happened to him, he stole some fudge from my brother's graduation party, including like a fork that had like initials inscribed in it. My dad was very mad at him. We weren't friends for a while over that, which was a really dumb reason to lose a friend. We sold drugs till we got arrested. We went to jail together. He got like the brunt of the charges, so while he was in jail I sold his car. So when he got out, he was mad about that and stole my Xbox 360. He got addicted to heroin. We tried to like reconnect and be friends because he tried to tell me he was clean, but he wasn't. And then he went to prison. So there's the story. I sold his car. Yeah, I sold his car without the title to some dumb teenage girl. I mean, I was a monster. I was a bad person. But yeah, I sold his car. Why'd he go back to prison? He got caught again while still on probation. Honestly, though, like, he didn't care that much about the car to begin with, and I was just trying to get our drug business back up and running. And I thought he was going to be locked up for a while. Like, I figured I could do him. It was a pink Cavalier. It was spray painted pink Cavalier. Like, I did him a favor. Do I visit him in prison? Fuck no. Dude stole my 360. All I did was steal and sell his car. It was a 360 Elite, dog. Had all my saves on it. Did you even get plates to that title? Nope. We didn't really do things on the up and up. The people I associated with, I gave her his plate too. So like she just probably drove on his plate for a while until eventually the card stopped working. I sold it for like $400. It was spray painted pink. It wasn't a winner. She wasn't looking to keep this car and hand it down to her children, you know? He tried to get the car back. I don't know if he ever did. He had said he was just going to go take it back because he sold the title, which he could have done. Probably. Camo, thank you for the 15 months. The Xbox was more valuable than the car. I got the Xbox back. I still have it. And thought pink car was the move. Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't very bright. We were... we had good times over the years. We were good friends. He was my EverQuest buddy, and we had some good times over the years. But he just got all fucked up, man. You know, we both did for a while, but his was more lasting than mine. But yeah, he loved the lifestyle, you know. He wanted to attract attention and dress the part. I just wanted to buy a house on a lake. That was what I was selling drugs for. Turned out the key was keep playing the Xbox. Buy a house on a lake because of video games. I got a little sidetracked, but we came back, figured out our path to the house on a lake. Sex barge win? You know. A lot of my stories, he's there. How do you have to deal with flooding, sir? Yeah, the flooding's coming down. It wasn't like flooding. The lake level just went way up. And like it took out my shed, but like I live on a very big hill, so like my house is up here. And even when the lake level came up, it would have had to like if the lake level gets high enough to take out my house, y'all are dead. That means the Great Lakes have flooded over Michigan, and that means the oceans have risen to a point that most of you are probably dead. Was he there for Raptor Boy? No, later in life than that. His dad was a fucking lunatic. When I first met him, so he was my best friend's cousin. And when he got old enough to drive, he started driving to visit his cousin all the time. So I didn't start hanging out until he was like 15, 16. But when I first met him, it was because I was hanging out with his cousin, and his dad was running from the police after crashing his motorcycle and then beating... Somebody cut his dad off. His dad crashed the motorcycle. He got up, beat the living hell out of the guy that cut him off, and then the cops came and he ran. And like, his whole face is ripped and shredded from sliding on the concrete. And we see him pull in because his aunt lived just across the street from him. We see him pull in, and all these cops come in behind him, and he jumps off the bike and just starts fighting cops. And little AJ came running out, screaming and yelling at his dad, who was getting tasered and pepper sprayed over and over and over and over, and fighting all these local small town cops until he eventually got arrested. His dad was fucking wild, dude. We bought a car, a stupid car. It was like a 1970 Nomad wagon, like an old station wagon. We bought it from a used car lot, one of those like super scam ones where they charge you 38% interest. But my buddy AJ, also not the brightest, especially when it came to like living life, had a good influence. He couldn't afford the payments anymore, lost his job, and his dad's like, well, son, we're not going to let him repossess it like this. He hooked the chain over, like, through one window and out the other. It was a beautiful car. Through one window and out the other. Hooked it to the back of his truck and flipped it over and drug it out into the road and left it there and waited for the repo people to show up. I remember I helped him move once, and his dad was fucking completely out of it. And we spent like all day busting ass moving. And his dad holds up a hand grenade and says, I'm going to sleep. I've been awake for 4 days. If any of you wake me up, it's over. And just went to bed with a hand grenade under his pillow. We were very quiet that night playing games at his house. Meth, yeah. A lot of meth. Would he have used the grenade? It probably wasn't live, but it was a good threat for children. It worked. He used to let us shoot his Uzi in the basement. He had like a MAC-10. They had, we have Michigan cellars where like half the basement is dirt, and we just shoot it in the basement into the dirt. I realize now as a gun owner that ricochet was a serious concern there. But who's Ricochet? I was doing a school project with a girl, and we were talking about like making categories, and labeled one of the categories miscellaneous, and the girl's like panicking, looking through the book project we were doing, looking through the book like, guys, I can't, who is she? I don't remember her from the story. And we're like, who? This miscellaneous. She was very dumb. More concerned with hearing loss? Yeah, it was loud as fuck, but like, you know, we had, what are they called? Headphones? That's not the, what are the hearing covery headphone things? Are they just called headphones? There's a term for this. Earmuffs. No, that's for the cold. Mufflers. That's for your car. Ear defenders. Hearing shield. No, maybe it is just headphones. Nah, earplugs go in your ears. I'm talking like this, but block sound. It's earmuffs? Nah, dude, that's for the cold. Like a noise canceling headphone. I guess all of the terms are probably fine, but I thought they had their own term, like earplug. Separate from... I'm gonna have to flip here, aren't I? Yeah. Oh, and that's not gonna do it, because he's got me corner fucked. Fuck. I hate things that rain from the sky. God, I hate you. I'm gonna get hit. I'm gonna lose my double deal. I lied. It is a fucking double deal, too. Man, I just can't get angel rooms. Bum, 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 bum. He's got to be dead by now that I think about that guy. Gotta be. Puberty. The meth dead? Yeah, gotta be. The kid also always had the worst MMO character names. Mephisto Fist Punch a Lot for a monk. I hated it. It made me so mad. They were just always like bad, really bad attempts at play on words like that. Not even top 100 worst. Well, I wouldn't associate myself with top 100 worst. What were my MMO character names? I'm not telling you. You'll find me on my MMOs. You'll send me whispers and guild invites. God, I'm trying to remember some of his other ones. They were really fucking bad. Probably one of my favorite MMO things ever was EverQuest. We were grinding somewhere. I don't remember. What was that keep called with the undead? We were grinding somewhere, and there's this totally twinked out character. It's just a crazy set of gear on, but then he was using a garbage fine steel longsword. And, like, we just kept yelling fine steel at him over and over and over. and laughing at like, why do you have like so much money worth of gear, but you didn't even bother to buy like a cheap weapon. He was basically using a gray item as a weapon when he's in full mythics or whatever the fuck reference you want to use, right? So we just kept laughing at him and saying fine still, and he must have not spoke English very well because like he just kept getting confused. But anyway, like 3 months later, there's this fucking guy in an EverQuest. Once you reach a certain level, you can add a last name, and his last name was Fine Steel, and I've never felt so proud. I miss EverQuest. Those were good days. That story didn't end in sadness. Oh, you're right. I got nothing. I can't make it sad. I was gonna try, but I got nothing. Playing EverQuest right now? Yeah, it just wouldn't hit the same. I don't have friends to like. We'd set up, you know, tables in one of our parents' basements and sit side by side and play for 10 hours a day, you know? Like I can't do that anymore with people. It wouldn't be the same. Wow. Warcraft was never good. That's that's an opinion. World of Warcraft was a lot of fun for a while, and it never was as good for me as EverQuest. Maybe not. The beginning of raiding was really good for me. I think if I would have been a little older when I started EverQuest, though, I certainly preferred the grind of EverQuest to the leveling of WoW. Like EverQuest's leveling at least felt like interesting, rewarding. WoW's leveling was just pointless. Still not sure why it exists, honestly. Yeah, the zones in EverQuest were way more interesting because they weren't just, here's a level 5 to 10 zone, here's a level blah to blah zone. Like, they were just super wild and crazy. 5 steps too far and you're, dead and have to do a corpse run. Exploring was dangerous. Definitely more for me. Wrath of the Lich King was top tier. It was good. I really like BC. I liked 40-man raiding a lot. My first guild that I ran, I lied and like, I couldn't break their hearts and tell them the truth that I just was done with WoW at the end of near the end of Burning Crusade. So I just lied because they knew I'd been having some trouble at home, which was true, but I kind of exaggerated the trouble at home and said that, like, you know, I couldn't stay at home anymore. Wasn't gonna have internet or a PC available. And some fucking dude in my guild was like, "Hey man, I know this is weird, but I work at Whirlpool. There's a big Whirlpool factory next to me." He's like, "And I make a lot of money. And if you want, you can just come stay with me. I got a second computer you can use. We can keep the guild going." I should have took him up on that. I would have had the best sugar daddy. I was like 15. Real guild commitment right there, right? Like, ah! How you doing, Justin? Did he know I was like 15? No, I probably lied a little bit about that too. How did I go about rejecting him? I never logged back onto that character again. That was my rejection. The ultimate ghost. Rest in peace, Rupert the priest. But Manfred the Tauren was born. The Tauren warrior was born, and everything was fine. What's this stupid thing do? That dude was a bro. Yeah, he was probably cool as shit. Like the guy I'm gonna go fishing with tomorrow. Commence triangulation. Beep boop boop. What was my last character? Oh, no. It wasn't Manfred. It was Clarence, the orc warrior. Then Manfred was the druid, the Tauren druid. It was Clarence. I've always just loved generic human being names. Hence Richard Hammer. Rupert, Clarence, Manfred. I got my fucking Blizzard off thing here, I think, still. If you want to just have my account, you can have it. It's here somewhere. My original keychain authenticator. It was the mammoth from Ice Age. It made sense. Taurens are just mammoths. Pasty always joined me with the generic names. I just never have liked going by... like, I don't want the internet to call me fucking, like, you know, Yummy Panda 42. Because then they're going to shorten it to, like, Yummy. If you figure out where I live, you get to go fishing with me. I said, so... It turns out the person that triangulated my location has been a sub for like 27 months, and I'm not worried they're gonna murder me. But that's less funny. But they messaged me on a fucking Twitter with one follower. It's not me. Like, hey, I know where you live. Can we go fish? And they were like, they were within 4 miles of where I lived. And they're like, hey, we should go fishing sometime. And they had one follower. Their picture, the one person they were following, by the way, was porn. And their picture was just like a generic cute monkey. And I like, I would have said no, but last night for the stream end, I was like, if anyone's like serious wants to go fishing, just ask. And I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm saying yes. So I did. And then I found out it was someone I actually know from chat. The car wash? It was Whirlpool, like the factory that makes appliances, not the car wash. Come up, Justin. You're always welcome. I'll come down too. School's almost over, so I'll have free time. Problem is that with that stuff is I have my kid, and it's not like she's a burden or anything, but I don't know. She could be. She could be a burden on our fun. In your opinion, or someone's opinion. You got a big, you do have a big ass river. You have a really good fishing river there. I'd love to fish it. The Mostic's not gonna murder me. We're gonna go fishing. I'm gonna meet his granddad. Do you call him Grandpa? Granddad? Pop, Pop, Pop? Please tell me it's Pop, Pop. You can smoke weed discreetly. We were driving the other day, and there's this big grow operation just down the road from me. And we get to the stop sign right next to this grow, and she's like, I hate the smell of marijuana. And I was like, you're 8. But it's legal here, so I guess it's not that weird, but it feels weird. Feels very weird. The first time she said it to me, I don't remember what it was. She's like, I hate that smell, and I was like, I don't remember. I said it was marijuana, and she's like, I know that. And I'm like, yeah, I know you know. You know everything, damn child. I may be a little too honest with her. I don't know. My parents were like super attempt to shelter me, and it was just obnoxious. Just annoying. Like I know what's actually going on here, folks. Philippa's staying for 27 months. It's similar to saying I smell alcohol, yeah, right? Like, she hasn't, I don't think she's even had to smell that, but I know as a kid I hated it. Or the smell of cigarettes. Yeah, we had to have some serious, oh, I missed my 16. We had to have some serious talks. They went to the doctor, and the doctor, I said this earlier, but the doctor, she doesn't normally like, she always like looking to me or her mom. It was just me and her today, not mom. She was like, kept looking to me as the nurse was asking her questions about her health and like, you know, her home life and stuff. And I was like, you can just answer her, honey. It's okay. You know. Oh, I hate this item. I'll take it. And then the doctor comes in and she's basically told the doctor that Dad doesn't feed me enough variety in my diet and I get tummy aches at Mom's. And I'm like, oh God. Here comes CPS. But no, the doctor was actually super cool about it. She, you know, we explained the situation that since Since Dad's been the teacher, at night before bed, she usually misses Dad. She sees Dad more than Mom, so she usually misses Dad. And she gets stressed stomach aches because, you know, she's a kid. But then today, my ex-wife texted me and said, good, now our daughter is saying she has stress farts. She's walking around the house telling everybody she has stress farts. Relatable. Oh yeah, you get the stress shits, don't you, Justin? Just like the worst stress shits. Manifests is it's just a fun way to say things. Just venting. Just a little stress venting. It's no big deal. Don't worry about it. I get it a little bit. Usually first thing, so like first thing in the morning, when I have like stuff I gotta do, especially, man, like I'll get all nervous I'm gonna be late or that it's not gonna go well, and I'll get like one dose of the runs. Oh good, I ran into the spikes. I'm sure you all wanted to know about my runs. You're welcome. She wasn't wrong about Dad not feeding enough variety. Dad's trying. But y'all, sometimes it's easy to fall into a rhythm. Addicted to the gym, and it's kind of like fighting yourself. You're enjoying it though, huh? That's good. I loved it, man. I loved when I did it. Oh yeah, she does eat. She doesn't eat horribly, but compared to Mom's, right? Is what she was doing. And the doctor was actually like saying she has a good variety in her diet when she's like, well, not at Dad's. Honey, she was complimenting us. Ugh. My ex-wife gets super defensive of that stuff, though. Like, and I get it. Anytime someone questions your parenting, or if you feel like someone's questioning your parenting, but I try to do the opposite. You know, take it. Obviously, I know I'm not a horrible. I'm not feeding my daughter horribly, but we do eat a little too much pasta around these parts. But we love our pasta and cheese. The other night, she said she was going to get us a movie snack and just came back with a whole block of cheese. And I was like, hell yeah, kid, I love you so much. Not even crackers. No, just cheese. She could do without the crackers. What kind of cheese? One of those Jack cheeses. Not my first choice, but you know. Cheese is good. If I end up lactose intolerant, life's gonna be tough for me because I eat just an unhealthy amount of cheese. I'm aware. I love it, man. Do I have a guppy piece on anybody here? Yeah, the other one. You gonna eat lactose intolerant? Is that true? I know that a lot of allergies and stuff can just randomly manifest in your later years. Justin, you have to invite me to this telephone game, Garfield's Telephone. I can't draw, but like, chat seems to think you need one person who can't draw, so I want to be that guy. Fridays and Saturdays are the only time I can do before you're in bed, or, you know, offline, before you've already streamed for 14 hours. Pedaled 14 miles. 20, you're doing over 20, aren't you? Yeah, over 20, I think. What's this dumb thing do? Probably nothing. Why would I even buy it? 26 miles yesterday. That's more than I biked in my life. And I grew up on a bicycle. It's nothing. Yeah, I knew it would be. Did you guys see my tweet at Edmund? It felt good, honestly, to be a bit of an asshole. He announced it actually does work. It copies a couple. Oh, does it? You've lost 0 pounds in 6 weeks. Yeah, like that's super common though when you first start working out. Like you're doing like full body workouts too. Like there's a lot of muscle to gain there. Do you feel better? Because, like, that's a big part. But, yeah, Edmonds announced the card birthright for his card game. And I asked if it doesn't work on half the characters. And it made me feel really good and petty. Which, you know. Feel incredible physically. Yeah, man, that's important.
The lovers.
Yeah, I agree, man. Just disable it. Like, disable it on the characters doesn't work on. Like, I don't know. That shit bugs me more than I guess it should, but it's crazy to me that. Or just give it +1 damage to the other characters. Just so it's a placeholder does something. Have families, yeah, I mean, that's the bitch, right? Like. And you don't want to be the single guy asking every day, like, hey, you wanna hang out again? You wanna hang out again? You wanna hang out again? That's usually me with my friends. Like I don't do nothing. I got nothing going on. Even just being single frees up a lot of my schedule. Like Alice is down to do pretty much whatever. And if she's like, even when she's like, I don't really want to do that, but I'll just take my phone. I'm like, yeah, I figured, kid. Like fishing. She likes fishing once in a while, but not as much as Dad. I'll just bring my phone. Taking a cooking class to meet people? People actually do shit like that? That's fucking wild. I'm just gonna continue to complain about being alone. It's easier. Being alone is underrated. I think for some, not for me. I also simply hate my alone time. Simply hate it. It is nothing but misery. Blue, thank for the 41 months. See, at least you stream with your alone time. I usually just lay in my bed and eat snacks. The worst part is I usually lay in my bed, eat snacks, get mad at myself for, you know, like not putting any effort into, you know, not being alone. Scroll through some dating app to where I'm just far too picky. I've had 3 this week that liked me, and I'm like, you're too good for me. And just said no. I'm like, no, you're just too good for me. This isn't gonna work out. And the same goes when I'm never liking anyone. It doesn't have to work out to be good in the meantime. Nah, like, so it does, though. I don't want... like, to give it a... I don't want someone that I don't see myself, like, even giving it a serious investment, right? Like, what I'm looking for is not a fun night. That's just gonna add to my pile of depression, right? I'm a sappy romantic. No, I just don't want that. It doesn't really do anything for me. I know I'm gonna be doing it out of just like sad desperation. It's not actually something I'll enjoy. So I'd only be doing it on the sole purpose of what? I'm lonely? That's a pretty fucked up reason to waste somebody else's time. Gotta at least give it a chance, though. No, you don't. It's not true. It's just not. There are immediately things I can tell about a person that I'm not gonna be into, and that it's not gonna work. Like there are just obvious. Dating apps are pretty good at giving me some like glaring warning signs. If your idea of a good time is like, you know, craft beers and dancing, there's no reason for me to give that a shot. I'm never going to do that with you, ever. That's gaming and fishing it's a tough combo to find, but I'm surprised at how many I find. The problem with gaming and fishing is you get consoles, man. Consoles. I'm getting gamer tags. And, like, I don't even care if you're into fishing, because the reality is you're not going to be as into fishing as me. So, like, who the fuck? I'm a freak. Oh, God, what have I done? No, I don't know. I really, like, I joke, and I do some of this shit is real, but, like, it doesn't hit me as hard as I'm acting like. I'm doing much better mentally than I was. But my life's just a mess, and I'm just not really looking to bring somebody into that life, especially not somebody who's, like, got pictures of themselves in Paris. Like, let's just not waste time pretending that I'm gonna run a marathon with you and drink wine in Paris, because that's never gonna that's never gonna be me. Ah! And, like, that might sound silly, but I don't drink, and I will never. Like, it's a personal conviction. I will never drink. So, yeah, that one's just out of the question. If that's a big part of your life, it's not going to be mine. Doesn't mean it's a deal breaker if you drink, but it's not going to be something we share. I wonder if double any of these do anything, but I've been carrying this forever. Let's double maw. I'm gonna come back. I should have came and re-rolled that right away. Oh, I won't. Oh, yes, I will. So I go in, re-roll, swap, go in, get it. Wait, only one has go ahead. The one with re-roll, not the one that needs it. And it forced me to swap there. Damn it. Oh, dude, the amount of, like... I've just put in my dating profile that I don't drink by choice. Not because I'm an addict, because I got sick of, like, people being like, so, you know, did you have a drinking problem? No. Just never have. Just don't want to drink. And I get why they're asking the question, but... Oh, they're gone. Online dating is just funny. Like, I don't know. I've met one person. It was... I hope if she ever hears this, she doesn't get mad. Because, like, I genuinely had a very good time. But it was at her dad's. He was like drunk, passed out on the couch in his underwear. We like just hid in her bedroom and talked like we were 15 years old. Her sister randomly walked in. It was adorable. We had a great conversation. We had a fun. I genuinely enjoyed my night. But just like we weren't, you know, it wasn't the one. But yeah. I left. She gave me the classic, like, you know, we're not gonna sleep together thing. I'm stuck. I left at a reasonable hour. And then got, like, some very funny texts about, like, so you're not into me, huh? And I was like, oh, no, I'm just... When you said we're not gonna... Like, I took that to heart and left at a reasonable hour. Because I need to sleep. Which was fun. Big win in my book. You were trapped till morning? Oh no, dude, I walked right through the living room with him on the couch. He did like a roll over and look up at me and rolled back to bed. He didn't care. That's the part of online dating that's the worst, though, is I feel like I'm constantly having to, like, prove that I'm not half of you. Sorry, chat, but I assume you're all super gross, horny men. So yeah, I feel like I'm constantly having to, like... Can I say this, or did some guy say this in some weird, creepy, manipulative way? But because I'm a single dad too, and it's you watch my stream, it's something I talk about constantly. Most of my online dating interactions are just like me talking to some woman about her kids and my kids. Like, we just shoot the shit for like 3 days about her kids, then never talk again. It's good. That part's enjoyable. I like getting to know strangers. It's fun. I could do that by volunteering at a nursing home. I'd probably fall in love more often, honestly. But like, that's just what I need to be divorced and wait, what is it when the wife dies? Is it a widower? Widower. I think widower? Yeah, okay. Thanks, chat. Always looking out for my dumb brain. Northern Lion would have known the answer to that one. God damn it! Sorry, that's a throwback to me earlier saying that I don't like that Northern Lion watches my stream because he's too smart. I feel like I gotta try to amp up my brain waves to compete. Set the brain to high. That'd be tight, actually. I could go for a little of the marijuana. I feel blessed, Jan. Oh, I hate eating the sentient hearts. I've watched too much fucking Star Trek, man. Those hearts run away. They're worried about trying to save their life. They're living beings. Yeah, Justin. That's what somebody said to me earlier. They're like, Northern Light apparently brought me up saying I was talking about like my deep feelings on friendship while still playing Isaac, and I was like, oh no. I guess I can roll that because it's just not that. All right. Plus, like, who does respect their chat? Bunch of horny sickos. He was literally here while I was complimenting him. I hate that even more. I don't. So like that's the thing that like people will compliment my ability to play and talk, but I'm not reading chat at all. I'm just fucking droning on, completely missing everything happening in chat. This is a long dick stream relative to what I've been doing lately, which is like no streaming. My 3 hours a night. Yeah, it's only 12:30. We're 4 hours in. We're gonna get in at least a 6 hour. All Isaac? I don't know. I'm really bad at swapping games. It's something I need to do gooder at. I don't want to lose that heart, but I also don't want to waste that. It's fine. Fucking money. All Isaac isn't a bad thing. Yeah, no, it's been good for my numbers. I do have a sponsored thing to do here in the next day or two. It's a game I think some of you will enjoy. Alright, I'm in here. I'm not happy about this. Goodbye, heart containers. Oh shit. Oh shit. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. Gish proc again. It's tight. It's tight. It's tight! He can still do it if he wants to. Just saying. Goodbye, skin. Why is this motherfucker so big? What happened to him? He's so big and slow. Who is he? How long's he been like that? The whole goddamn game? Is this still the one where I ate those 2 make you larger pills really early, thinking that's funny? It's the heaviest weight I've been right now, I'd say. I think I don't know. I haven't weighed myself. If I had to guess, I'd say I'm like 165 right now. And I know that's not a lot compared to some people, but the thing about weight gain is, you know, when you're normally sitting at 145 pounds, gaining 20 pounds feels really shitty. I'm not trying to downplay someone else's weight or anything like that, but the fact of the matter is you compare yourself to yourself, right? Yeah, it's incredibly personally relative. But man, it's driving me crazy lately. I gotta figure something out. I'm 5'8", almost 5'9". So I measured myself the other day at like one of those measuring posts. I don't know what they're called. Anyway, it was like a door frame at a doctor's office. One of those thicker ones. And it came up with me at like just 5'9". But the last 2 times I've been to the doctor, they told me I'm 5'8". So the sticker was probably off. But I'm going to trust that sticker. Shoes on? Yeah, but I was wearing Chucks. Like the thinnest shoe in the world. Maybe that was the difference. Doctor predicted my daughter's height today to be 5'4", which is a big win, chat. One, she's more likely mine. And 2, she's not going to be taller than me. I was really worried she was. She's very tall for her age. No, predicted she will be 5'4", like that'll be her overall height. Obviously, it's a prediction, it's not an exact science, but they're pretty good with that shit. I remember I had a friend who was like uncanny at the football in middle school. And like in middle school, he was getting scouted. And like his parents were so excited, the town was excited. Small town, right? Like this is Lifetime movie shit. But apparently they predicted his height to be like 5'8.5", and they just like stopped giving a fuck about how good he was in middle school because he was never going to get big enough to compete. And they were right. He never got big. He did get to play like for a shitty college, but never did make pro ball. That your older brother, really? Yeah, he was like setting school records and shit. Had a crazy fast. His big thing was his like whatever the distance is they care about in football, 50 meters or whatever that run. He was like already running at the level of most high school kids, but he just grew early and was done. 40 yard, yeah, his 40 or 40 meter, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah, he was like freakishly fast, like setting records for his age. It had to do with his position. Like they needed him to be big for whatever position he played. I don't know. One of the big boy positions. Why does height matter? It's just overall build size. And so like the majority of the players in American football stand in lines in front of each other and then smash their bodies against one another. So that's why size matters. Height when you're trying to catch the ball. As well as it probably even gets into like injury prone and stuff too, right? Like if you're a dude who's only ever gonna peak at like 180 pounds getting fucking squashed by 400-pound men, like I would guess you're probably gonna take a lot bigger beating. They should have a short league. That'd be tight. Yeah, it's not like it's unheard of. I mean, there's even in other sports like hockey and stuff where size still matters. You know, you have the St. Louis and stuff of the world that they're the exception. But in order to be that exception, you have to be unbelievably exceptional, right? Hey. May I get my last cat, please? Meow. 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 Fucker. Is Arena basically short league? I hate American football. I like playing it. I think the concept of it is very fun, but the big issue for me is the whole we're gonna play like 12 games a year and determine who the bestest is. Feels so weird compared to like every sport I care about. It feels so silly. Ah. 17 games? Yeah. 12 games. I mean, 17 is still laughable in comparison to literally every other pro sport that exists. And it's still best of one for championship games, right? And playoff games. Baseball's 160 something, right? 162 or something like that. Yeah, it's an injury thing that ruins that ability, but hockey is 82. I think usually, though they've had so many short seasons lately. $162 is fucking madness. They play 2 a day. 2 full games a day. Some days in baseball. So, like, it's not necessarily the season amount of games, but I definitely think when it comes to discussing, like, playoffs and your finale being a best of one, like, I watched a lot of football growing up as a kid, and, like, your season just fucking ends. Like, it's just... Oh, shit. I mean, I don't regret this. I am upset I didn't get a cat piece. Which one of you has the Polaroid? This one. I like playing baseball too, but baseball's okay to watch sometimes, but it's pretty slow. Honestly, I'd watch soccer before most American sports. Because of my schedule, I get a lot of soccer on TV in the morning. what's wrong with tying? It's not fun for the fans to sit there for however many hours and just leave without a winner. People like to forget that sports are about entertainment as well as, you know, elite gameplay. There are certainly things that still exist in sports, or only exist in sports, for the entertainment factor. The funny interviews with the players. What's his fucking face? God damn it, why can't I think of his fucking name? In the NHL. God damn it. He hates interviews, so Canada threw him away. God damn it, why I... Maple Leaf, Penguins... Why can't I think of your name? Am I really this old that I forget things that... Anyway, funniest interviews. He's so fucking off. Yeah, Phil Kessel. Phil Kessel has the world's greatest sports interviews because he's just the most awkward human being on the planet. But Canada, like, you have to do a lot of sports interviews. He went to college with a female, Kessel? Ha. There's a baseball pitcher who gives Kessel a run for his money? I need to see it. I love awkward. I thrive on awkward. And hate it. Some awkward can get so bad that it gives me anxiety. Like Corey trying to hit on Topanga, like that game, I turned the TV off in the middle of my Boy Meets World, because why you gotta be so awkward, bro? It's clearly into you. How do I feel about British comedy? I love British TV for their acting and their, specifically their like wardrobe and makeup and stuff. Like, it feels very easy to connect to the characters. They feel like actual human beings. But I've seen some really garbage British comedy. I think it's gotten better with age, but like some old British comedies, just super, I don't get it. Yeah, like Peep Show's okay. Has some really good stuff. What about British game shows? I don't think I've watched any British game shows. kind of amazing. Not my ex. Thank you for the 4 months. Still not sure you're not my ex. Ah, it's 12:51. She's asleep. I got 3 orbitals. I guess I just can't. Alright. I was gonna say I can't be hit, but. Because I ran into like every one of those shots. We're dying. That's bad news for us. I don't know why I just decided to take that, but I did. It's fun. It doesn't do shit with brainworm. Oh no. I just want out of that room. I hate it. Oh, I'm not gonna have my flip now for Mega Satan. Ah, Richard, you just are an idiot, honestly. Final answer. Oh, I'm slow. Yeah, not having my flip is so bad. I wonder if you'll give me a bomb item. I need this to go 2 rooms. Wait, we went in here, didn't we? And it didn't go 2 rooms. Can I kill Blue Baby like this? If not, I got 10 lives. Yeah, this is definitely a death to stand. Oh, fuck that. I caught it. Homing. What? I got a big head, apparently. Fine, I'll just shoot it and not use Maw. Like, all of my deaths have been Maw-related. But it makes it so much faster. I'm odd. I did it. At least it wasn't a complete waste. What the fuck's this thing do? Oh. This is gonna be the worst Mega Satan fight of our lives. Can't wait. Swarm of lizards to defend Alice from bugs. Oh, that poor girl and her bug problem. She was so upset today. It was a big, giant carpenter ant. Alice, like a month ago or so, drank a spider, a live spider, and like felt it crawling in her mouth. Very upset, as you would be. And then today she put on her earphones to do schoolwork, and there was a big-ass carpenter ant crawling around in there, and she thought it was her hair at first. And then it turned out it was an ant crawling around in her headphones. I'm just not fast enough. Just having a bad luck with the bugs. I don't know that she'd be any less afraid of the swarm of lizards. But maybe. It synergizes with like crickets and the bone one, things that explode or do things on impact. Okay, I'm getting bombed there. What? I didn't see the second one. Alright, well, rip. I mean, I never expected to win. Oh, that's just going the full distance. I thought those always ended short. Guess I'm wrong. Earlier it stopped there, so I thought it was safe to try it again, but I was wrong. Survive? Nah, dude, phase 2 murders me, guaranteed. If I even make it there. Where the fuck? Oh, you got a Weeble Wobble. That's the most punishing attack known to man. Weeble and Wobble. I'm stuck. Orbitals. Orbitals. No, I was triple orbitals. Let's not exaggerate my god gamerness. Delirium. God gamer. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Subs and stuff. I love you. See you probably tomorrow.